All right, hope everybody had a good weekend. I'm going to flip through a bunch of consolidation charts that I found over the weekend. So let's just jump right into ABV here on a weekly time frame. We can see the consolidation between the 61.8 and the 76.4 here between 102 and 111 over the last few months here, almost the entirety of 2021 and part of 2020. Now price is starting to push up and through that 76.4 around 111. Watching to see if price can hold above this level, pushed up into the 113.4 and then option to 120 and all-time high up into 126. Next up is ADM, Archer Daniel Midland. Not much to draw onto this chart, but I did want to note that there is a large pocket of consolidation at all-time highs here in the stock. Next up is ANGI on a weekly chart, Angie's List. We see again a build out of volume here between the 38.2 and 61.8, between 1170 and 1640. Watching to see if price can get up above the 1640 and hold it on a weekly basis. So far, it's failed to hold every attempt higher with higher lows on each test. Next up, AXP. We see quite a tight consolidation here in relation to the previous move. A nice tight high flag here. Volume building out here around the 145 area at the 61.8 in range with targets at 151.46. And whatever in the world I put up here, it looks like maybe 160.130 is the 161.8. Let's see, CAT. Nice consolidation after the run up here. We see price is holding above the 61.8 in range at 229.47, and the point of control just above that at 230.42. Watching for a little bit of volume to build in the upper part of this range. So far, all of it's consolidated down here into the 230 to 234 area. But if we do start to see price hold the 230 level, as it's yet to do, I think we'll be able to see price move up into all-time high and then up and out from there. Next up is CME. This is on a daily chart, but you can see a large pocket of consolidation here above the third term 76.4 at 203 and the shorter term 61.8 at 202. But price is being held down below 210 here by another 61.8 from the all-time or the high at 216.75 down here into the low at 197. So watching for CME to break this 210 level. Next up is CMI. This is on a daily scale as well. Watching the consolidation in range. It is a little bit off of the all-time high here, but it is holding above the 38.2 at 258 with the point of control on this time frame of 2021, building out in range at 262. Would like to see price back over the 265.55 area. As we can tell, major rejections on each attest, but we are seeing an uptrend in price. So I have an alert at 265.55 as well as 268 here with that shorter term 61.8 from the all-time high down here into this trough low. This is Deer, similar to Cat, building out a very nice volume profile structure up here near to all-time highs with the point of control up at 372.51 and price consolidating between the 38.2 and the 61.8 here, 368 and 377.54. If we do see price up and over the 377.54, looking for a rotation up here into 390 and the all-time high. DRI, Darden Restaurants. Again, a really nice high tight flag here near to the all-time high. Point of control on the chart at 144, the 38.2 at 143.63. Really nice tight here. Need to see price over 146 to test into 149.73. Then up and out to the 161.8 at 156.68. EEM, emerging markets. Saw a lot of emerging market individuals on the compression scan, and so seeing it here in the broad-based EEM as well. We have the point of control below price at 54, as well as a lack of volume above price as well. 61.8 is up here at 55.70 though. Not a big player in the EEMs, but wanted to notate it anyway. EXPE, we have consolidation again between the 38.2 and 61.8 in range here from 172.4 up into 178.3. We do see rejection of acceptance above the 61.8 for now, so watching for price to be able to hold the 178.30 area on a daily closing basis. FFIV, we have again price up near to the all-time highs, above the 38.2 in range at 203.26, and a pretty distinct volume shelf here right about the 208 to 210 range. If we do see price above 210, we'll look for a move up here into all-time high, and then up and out to the 161.8 at 233. FISV, again, consolidation at all-time highs, point of control up here at 124.23, holding above the 38.2 in range at 123.47, and resistance coming in the form of the all-time high up here at 126.25 to 126.52. Looks like I chopped it off, but the target for the breakout is up here near 131. Goldman Sachs, GS, we see again another chart with major consolidation around price. We do see the resistance coming from the 61.8 here at 341.84 from the high set here into the trough low at 317.72. We'll be looking for a price to break up and over and hold this 342 area. And then a lot of lack of volume can allow for this price to be pushed pretty high back up here into all-time high pretty quick. Let's see, Hasbro. We are on a weekly chart here. You can see major consolidation here at the 61.8, huge volume build out at 94.20 or so, point of control at 97.12. Lack of volume above, so just watching to see if this can break out a range for that move up and out. HLT, we have consolidation again nearer to all-time highs on a daily chart. Price above the 61.8 at 124.04 and resistance coming from the all-time high at 129. Target on breakout 136.81. This is the IWM. A lot of the small caps hit the scanner for this week. In the form of IWM, and then as well as a couple other small cap names that we'll see here in a sec. So this is currently consolidating around the 61.8 of range. Point of control 221.60 with the 61.8 at 224.41. Price currently trading above that. Would like to see a double daily close above this level. As we see on every attempt to hold so far, it has yet to be able to hold this level 2 days in a row. So that will be a positive sign to see if that does occur for a move up here into the all-time high and up and out from there. Keys, not one I've really traded, but charts really set up nice here on the daily. Again, price above the 61.8 of range, nearer to all-time highs at 145.41, with the point of control at 145.80 here, showing the fairest price to do business. Really nice volume build out here. If price can continue to hold that 145.41, would look for it to go up and out, all-time high test, maybe some consolidation, and then watch for it to break up and out of here. KRE, small regional bank. So here's kind of an example of the IWM. We do have consolidation under the 61.8, which is not ideal, but we do have this nice pocket of volume building out directly below it at 67, with the 61.8 here at 69.25. So we'll be watching to see what happens on that test. MDLZ, Mondelez International, again, nice tight consolidation. This is a weekly chart. Nice tight consolidation up here nearest to all-time high. Above that shorter term 23.6 at 58.50 and holding well against this volume node below price. Watching for a break up and out of the 60.25 range to come up and test into 64.38 as target 1. This is MLM, again, not a name I really trade, but nice consolidation nearer to all-time highs on the daily chart with the all-time high at 353.56 and price steadily holding above the 61.8 at 337.84. Target looks like 372.5 to 378.98. PNC, this is a small regional bank. We see consolidation here just below the 61.8 at 178 and a quarter, but above the tertiary 23.6 at 174 and a quarter. So we'll be looking for price to come up and over the 61.8 here, move into 180 and hold above this 178 and a quarter to test back up into all-time highs. STLD, again, one of those charts that you really don't have much to draw on. Previous all-time high here at 52.10. Nice pocket of volume building out here on the daily chart. I set an alarm or an alert here at 52.10 as well as 53.23 or 27. With this compression, I think we could probably get up into the 58.70 to 60 area pretty quick on this. This is TD, Vancouver Bank, I believe. Anyway, this is a weekly chart. Just kind of wanted to note the high and tight consolidation flag here. Looks like 7 or 8 weeks up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 weeks up here. Nice and tight, and now finally getting a bullish candle here last week. So here's a name to be watching again if you're into the financial side of things. TEL. This, again, not much to draw on it. We see the above target at 145.07 from a longer term 161.8. Nice uptrend here from the lows in February. And not quite a flat top up here near 135 or so. But that will definitely be the area where my alert is set at. I think probably any reward is a good entry down here into this 129 pocket, 129 to 131 pocket, with the option again up here into 145 on the breakout. TJX on the daily chart, again, consolidation pattern near all-time highs. Nice volume build out down here just below the 61.8 at 67 and a quarter, and decent structure all the way below price to 69 or so. Watching the all-time high break for a target pair into 77.20. A couple more. We've got TMUS, T-Mobile. Really nice name to trade lately. I've been enjoying it at least. Price currently above the 76.4 of range at 130.90 and point of control below that at 130.13. Watching for a test here into the all-time highs into earnings, and then up and out from there as well. We can mark the accumulation down here, the yellow line. We see high amounts of accumulation on the daily chart here. And last but not least, we have UNP housed in the XLI. Nice compression and consolidation up here near to the 220 to 225 area with the next overhead target at 238 to 240. So I hope you guys enjoyed this quick chart review. I'll try to do it a little bit more frequently. If you have any questions, feel free to leave me a message. Thanks. Have a great week.